going down to Rob and Claire's house for a coffee and a chat. I'm going to go on the boosted board, so I'll capture some of that on this. And then myself and Liz are going to the cinema later to watch the new Dumbo movie. The elephant with the ears that are so big he can fly. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for it. I love going to the cinema. Look how beautiful these flowers are, my neighbour's garden.
Educate the head, try to educate the heart.
What I'm always trying to do in any case with the time lapses at the start is to just give an essence of what the video is going to be, to give an idea of what the rest of the video will entail, whether it be an outdoorsy sunrise. A good bit of the video is probably going to be that. Today I just wanted to show you that we're starting at the middle of the day. It's grey, gloomy and pretty feckin' gross. Anyway, enjoy. That was cool, wasn't it? I was going past a school of children and someone shouts at me, "Hey Casey, nice day!" I just went through like a building site and like it felt like the end of the world. It was so dusty, like I literally couldn't see. I had to stop. I'm at Rob and Claire's now, and it is my hope and wish that these two cars are going to be episodes on this channel. You've seen the Tesla and the BMW videos. Imagine how cool some shots of those two cars will be up the Wicklow Mountains. So that's the plan. Really hurt my back coming in there. Skateboard went out from underneath me, which put me in hospital before. Slipped a disc, muscle spasms, you name it. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Hello there. I forgot you had the Rolls Royce, lads. Alright. Yeah.
You're about to record one while flying Maverick.
Oh yeah, it did well, didn't it?
Maybe it's not Ross in that video.
Back at Rob and Claire's house again. And as usual, I'm being fed well. There's rhubarb. What is it? Rhubarb? What?
It's rhubarb, star anise.
A rhubarb, star anise, and clove.
Vegan cake.
Vegan cake. A cake. Like a baked cake as opposed to like a tartlet or something. Anyway, there's a bit of ice cream as well. Do you reckon 30 seconds? Is that not a lot?
20.
Why isn't it working?
That's disgusting.
You put on the temperature.
There.
Huh?
1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
Jesus. Ooh.
You're just going.
That's really good.
Sorry, I thought you meant like.
Now we wait.
Good at that. Now you're crooked again.
Okay.
Yeah, make it straight.
Is the lighting good?
Yeah, great.
Why did you begin? Oh, it's not. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, is it actually recording?
You're recording on the
Was it actually? Honestly. What's your biggest achievement? I'm stumped now because now that the camera's on me, I feel like it's a lot of pressure. My biggest achievement is swimming from Bray to Gracelands. It was
Tell us a little bit about that.
6.2 kilometre swim. I did a lot of training for it. It took about an hour and a half. We had a strong current, but it was really rough, and the waves are coming down our back. I think there was 8 of us did it with 2 what would you call them? 2 ribs. Safety boats.
Ribs.
And
so there's waves hitting
it was lovely getting there, and there was a couple of good people waiting for me at the end. You were there, and you were there.
Yeah, we were.
And Katie Verbruggen was there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, I actually did forget that.
Alrighty.
What was I scared?
Were you scared?
When we were first going out on the boat, the boat was going, And Jer, one of the lads who was doing the swim with, turned around and looked at me like this, and he was yellow. He was actually yellow.
Really?
And one of the other lads who was with us goes, just don't look at him in the eyes because we won't get into the water. And but other than that, no, I kind of get in very relaxing camp. I think when you know you've got such a long distance ahead of you.
Will you change other people?
No, I think when you know you've got such a long distance ahead of you, you don't really panic about the fact that you'll do it or not, because you know you have the distance in you. It's more about how you deal with doing the distance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it was a 100-meter race, you're kind of panicked.
Did you stop a few times?
Yeah. You stop like 2 or 3 times just to get a bit of water and hot liquids and stuff. Anyway, next question. Why did you begin vlogging?
It's actually vlogging, isn't it?
Vlogging?
Vlogging.
Why did I begin vlogging? Who's this? Gav. I haven't really thought about an answer for this, but I think I started vlogging because I was told to by lots of people. Honestly, a couple of people had said to me, Jack, you'd love it, like you'd be good at it, just go for it. And I've fallen in love. Another reason I started was to capture moments and memories, and I like the creativity of it. What is your most memorable coffee experience?
Sorry, there's something flashing. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good. Okay. What is your most memorable coffee experience? Probably doing coffee cupping. For those of you who don't know, a coffee cupping is there's a couple of cups and they've all got coffee in them, and they've been brewed for an amount of minutes, and you go and you suck up some of the coffee with air, and you're trying to get a lot of the flavours and aromas. And I did one of those in Nicaragua on a coffee farm.
Have you been to Nicaragua?
I have, yeah.
Did you travel?
I did, yeah.
Have you done much travelling, yeah?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Alright.
Whereabouts did you go?
Nicaragua.
Did you go to San Paulo?
You know I was in Sao Paulo.
That was in a previous video.
It was, yeah.
How long were you there for?
I travelled from California all through the countries that follow the west coast, and then from Peru through Rio Branco down to Brazil, and flew home from Rio de Janeiro. We were on 7 different farms.
Oh, right.
I was in a... Let me give you a backstory about my most memorable coffee experience.
Oh, wow.
Myself, Shane Murphy, who you've met on this, and Paulie G, who you've met briefly in these videos, were at an event in the RDS in Dublin.
World of Coffee.
No, it wasn't the World of Coffee, it was the Dublin Tea and Coffee Festival. It's a different one.
Wow.
And we were at a talk after by a fella called Matt, who worked for Falcon Coffee at the time. Falcon are like a grain buyer for coffee, so they buy unroasted coffee for roasters in Europe. And we had gotten coffee off them previously, and I said to Paul and John, I'm going to go up and ask this lad a few questions because I'm going to be in coffee farming countries. So I told him where I was going to be, and he said, oh, we have connections in most of those places. Where do you think you'll be? Where do you think you'll spend the most time? And I said, I don't know, to be honest with you. And he goes, the friendliest group of people who I know are the Peraltas. Why don't I put you in touch with them? And I was like, yeah, sounds good. So he opened up an email with myself, Julio Peralta, and himself. Then exited the email, and it was myself and Julio chatting. And long story short, we were chatting back and forth a couple of times, and then he wrote to me about 2 weeks before we got into Nicaragua by a bus, and he basically said that he'd have a car waiting for me. On the way to Nicaragua, we got stopped in Honduras. My passport wouldn't scan, and then I was sent out of Honduras with my passport having never been scanned. So it was registered that I went into the country, but not that I went out of the country. So I'm banned from Honduras for 2 years, which is probably nearly over now at this stage. But then one of Julio's staff members collected us in a pickup truck, which is a bit weird, and we went to a hostel / hotel where we stayed for like 6 weeks doing coffee farming on their 7 different farms and their amazing facilities, and they rented us out a motorbike for a week as well, so that was really nice. That was a pretty memorable experience. Next, I'm going to continue this at home. I'm going to be late for the cinema and I need to walk the dog, so I'm going to head up home. Happy board charge, but it's starting to rain, so Rob and Claire are going to give me a lift home. Wait till you see the car we're going in.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart. Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
Like you still your helmet.
I still have my helmet on, yeah. Oh, this is class, that's... Lads, thanks a mil.
No worries.
I was going to do some more cinematic, cool shots of that car, but I think we're going to wait for a nicer day.
We'll do a proper day.
And do a proper actual video on it. As opposed to just a video that also includes me going to the cinema. Here lads, it's been emotional. See you later, thanks a mil. Yeah, cheers, good luck. Now see what these two little efforts have done to the house. Well, what have you got for me, huh? What did you get to sell it? No jumping? It's not bad. Oh, Freddy. Is that my Birkenstock, Freddy? Freddy? Or was it you? Who was it? Who was it? You're stretching. Freddy? Huh? I might actually do some more of the Q&A here. There's a couple of more questions in, so that'll be handy while the dogs run around. Oh my god, that really scared me. Stella, you okay? Stella was I'm actually shaking. Stella was chasing Freddy and she fell over, and I mean her leg was just like sideways. She was like screaming for like 5 minutes. I picked her up and she was growling at me and still screaming. Okay, are you okay? Is it still sore? Are you alright? Girl, you feel alright? Did it pop out or something? You're still growling a little bit, aren't you? Good girl. You're okay, aren't you? Good girl. Give me a kiss. Don't be growling. Oh lads, I mean, I was really... Look at how beautiful this garden is. Not right off that, but look at how beautiful this garden is. So, continuing the Q&A, now that Stella has relaxed. My god. Just gonna answer 2 more questions because I am in a rush and I need to get going. I'll answer 3 more. What is 26 multiplied by brackets 43 plus 123x equal to when x is equal to 12? Truthfully, I've no idea, and I think I'd figure it out, but it would take me a while. Serious question though. What is... Siri thought I was talking to it. What is your kit for vlogging? I use Canon EOS 100D. I am looking into getting something else. I've got a Joby GorillaPod. I think it's a 3K one, and I've got a Rode Go mic. Here's Alyssa ringing back because I rang her about the dog. How are you? Oh, alright. See ya. Talk to you in a bit. But, sorry. I don't know if I finish all the kit I have for... You know what? I'll just show you. So honestly, a lot of it is done on my phone. I do a lot of it on my phone because it's quite quick and I just take it out. But then all the main stuff is done on this. So it's a Rode Go mic. Canon EOS 100D with an 18 to 55mm lens. I will probably get a Sony A6400 pretty soon, and then that's a 3K GorillaPod, and then I use a DJI Mavic Air as well. That's all the drone stuff. I think that's it. The really actiony stuff from up north was all on a GoPro, but I don't use a GoPro a huge amount because I really don't like them. I know there's other people who say they don't like GoPros, but I don't know. I don't feel like the yield is worth the effort that goes into actually setting one up and using it. But anyway, I have to go now. I have to go out to meet Alyssa at Dundrum for the cinema. We're going to see Dumbo. I told you that already. So, see you soon. Sorry, I said I'd answer 3 questions, so I'd answer 3. Someone asked suggestions for running trails around Dublin. I do. Any of the running I do, which isn't a huge amount at this current time unfortunately, is all in Wicklow. So I don't have great answers. I know I have ran in Ticknock Forest, which is beautiful. Jesus. Freddy, your collar. How did that happen? Come here, come here, come here, come here, here, come here. Good boy, come here. Jesus, let's... Me dogs. I have ran in Ticknock. It's beautiful up there, it's perfect. And Phoenix Park is gorgeous as well. I don't know if I call it a running trail. Well, I guess it is. So Phoenix Park and Ticknock are my answers to the questions. I can't really give any more than that. But Wicklow, come to Wicklow. It's like 25 minutes away and there's endless places to go running. Okay, so I was just dropping the dogs home. Sitting room is a mess. And now I have to go out and meet Alyssa in Dundrum for the cinema. I will see you later. I tell you what, if anyone thinks having their phone charged is a pain in the arse, try being someone who makes videos. I'm constantly charging something. My phone, my camera, my drone.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
So it's 6 minutes past 5. The movie doesn't start till 20 past 5. And I'm like 4 or 5 minutes away. So time wise we're doing really good. And I think it's interesting. I haven't been to the cinema since I started doing these videos. And I wonder will I look at films differently now that I'm so involved myself in editing and, you know, mashing music and sound and stuff. So it'd be interesting. I know I watch like advertisements and stuff differently, and I look at other creators' videos differently and stuff. So I'm interested to see now if there's going to be any difference in the way I kind of take in and perceive. Like at the end of the day, they're just other creators. They just have a lot more experience and lots more money. So I'm excited to see if I look at it any differently now. Wow, that is a remarkably beautiful car. That is really gorgeous. If only it was navy. Alright, so I'm here, I'm at Dundrum. I'm gonna meet Alyssa now in a second. I'm gonna leave the camera here because the battery's gone. Well, pretty much gone. Doing pretty well. 7 minutes to go till the movie starts. I'm really excited. I'm excited for my popcorn and coke, I'm not gonna lie to you. But a little issue. Loading bays in Ireland, you get a half an hour in. You get 30 minutes in a loading bay as a commercial vehicle, which I have. The loading bay becomes free to everyone at 6 o'clock. It's now 5:13. 5:13 to 6 o'clock I think is 47 minutes, which means, oh my god, look who it is. Alyssa literally just walked past me. Which means we have 47 minutes. Which means we have 47 minutes of parking here, so I hope I don't get a ticket. What are the chances that we find Alyssa? That was really good. It was really sad for the most part of it. Really, really good. All the emotions. I just hope I didn't get a ticket.